learn from a result like that for your preparation?
Well, you don't want to lose any game, and you know every game you want to go into and you want to play well, you want to win, obviously. And so I was disappointed really with the way we played. But you know we gave 2 terrible goals, so it was poor defending. But you know, people say, "What did you learn?" I haven't honestly learned too much. That I know who's good enough to play, who's not good enough to play, where we need strengthening. So it was no massive surprises for me. I was just disappointed with the goals we give away today. But as I said out there, you know, it's last pre-season, Tottenham beat Roma 5-0 Saturday before the season started. So everybody, I met people who have been to the game. They went, "Tottenham are fantastic this year. Wait till you see Tottenham." You know, honestly, I was at Portsmouth. They said they went to the game. They said they absolutely murdered Roma. It was an unbelievable performance. Then the season started, and so it's difficult to judge, you know. But no, I was disappointed today. But you know, I know what I'm going to get from certain players. I know who's good enough and who's not good enough. So I know where we need to strengthen.
Offence looks obvious.
Well, you're short there, you know. I mean, I started with Chimbonda and David. I mean, no disrespect, they're not going to start the season, are they? You know, together. So it was difficult, you know, for a young lad playing with a right back alongside him. It's not easy. It wasn't easy.
Where do we stand with Peter Crouch, Harry?
Nowhere really. I think, you know, Daniel's been talking to Portsmouth, but unless we agree a fee, obviously, then we don't get him. It's up to Portsmouth at the end of the day. He's their player. They want to sell him. You know, I think it's common knowledge they need to sell him. I don't know. I don't get him. There's nothing to do with him. I don't talk to. You know, it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be involved in negotiations or transfer fees. That would be the chairman and Peter. No more than Paul would. It would be the chairman and Peter Story who would be talking.
Do you visit your chairman to be that day to make financial demands?
Yeah, I think, you know, I don't think they're crazy. What Peter's looking for is not crazy money, apparently. It's a good, you know, it's a fair deal. His wages are fine. It's just agreeing a fee. I think with Portsmouth at the moment is a stumbling block. You know, it belongs to Portsmouth. They can ask what they want for him, and it's up to Tottenham whether we want to pay it or not. If we don't, then he'll go somewhere else.
What is it about Peter, Harry?
Well, I think he's different. He holds the ball up. You know, I think you saw today we didn't get hold of the ball really. They held the ball up. They had two lads up front. They held the ball, give people time to get up and play. I don't feel we held the ball up well enough. And I think he can bring that into our game. He's a target. He gives you an option. If you play him right, you know, I've had him. He's played for me quite a few times now, and you know, he's always done a great job. And he's great on set plays in both boxes as well, which was a problem for us last year. We were a small team, and I think he'll be a great asset in that respect. But as I say, unless we can agree a fee with Portsmouth, then it doesn't happen.
With Crouch and Huntelaar, is it one or the other?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, really. I think it would be anyway, unless we can sell 4 strikers. But that's not going to happen. No, we're not looking to sell 4 strikers. But I mean, yeah, unless we had big offers, you know, I think Darren Bent's looking to go. But it needs somebody to pay the money that Daniel wants a game for, otherwise he stays.
Is Darren playing like
he wants to go? I mean, those chances he missed.
No, of course not.
I'm just saying, you know, he's 2 easy chances when he's playing with confidence. He's shooting them away.
You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, no one misses chances. You know, it's just one of those things. You know, he had a couple of good opportunities today, but he gets in the positions. He stuck some terrific finishes away in pre-season. Took a great goal at Peterborough the other day. So he's been in good form pre-season. He'd always score goals. He's a goal scorer, and he's a good player. But it's just, I'm just trying to get some balance. That's why I thought Crouchy might give us something different.
Harry, Vieira, I mean, you talked about him the other day. You know probably more than anyone than that what the reaction would be to Vieira next year.
I think it'd be fantastic. I do, yeah.
What do you think he would give you?
I think he'd bring a presence to the club and presence to the team, and a stature in the middle of the park, and a dominant personality who's been there, done it all, won everything. I think he'd be fantastic. And there's been other players who've left Tottenham and managers have changed clubs, players. Pat Jennings, one of the greatest goalkeepers in the history of football, was a great servant, played for both clubs. As I said the other day, it shows you the character of the man, that he's willing to go and wants to go and play for Tottenham. You know, I mean, what pressure he's putting himself under when he doesn't need to. He's got a contract at Milan earning fortunes, yet he's willing, you know, if the offer was, you know, he was interested in coming. Whether it happens, it probably won't happen, George, but it was something that I found interesting, and so did he.
Right. If anything happened, do you think you could convince the fans, or he could convince them?
Yeah, of course he can. Listen, I've seen it a million times, you know, it's you know, they told me Anthony Amy's going to Portsmouth. He was the goalkeeper at Southampton. I mean, you know, if he goes and plays well, you know, and he wouldn't get fiercer rivals than them two. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't see it being a big deal. I mean, he's a good player if he makes their team better. I don't see, he left Arsenal a few years ago. I think people who understand it would look at him and think, my God, what courage this man's got to come here and play, having been a legend at Arsenal. I think it's fantastic, me.
Harry, go back to Crouch. You should make final the other with Mutala. Is Crouch kind of your number one? Is he your priority? Will he be?
Yeah, well it's like everything, Andy. I think you've got both balls up in the air and you just see what happens, you know.
Are you confident he'll come on?
No, not really, no. Not really. It's up to, if we can't agree a fee, then we'll look elsewhere, you know.
Are you the only club in for him?
No, I think Sunderland came in and Peter didn't want to go there.
But at the moment,
I'm not sure. I think Fulham are interested as well.
and he wants to come to.
I don't know. I mean, that's you know, I don't know for sure. You know, I don't know. If he could sign for Fulham today, I don't know.
I mean, it is like 4 strikers that every manager generally wants, Harry. I mean, if Peter comes in, you mentioned Darren, if the money's right, could be on his way to Sunderland. In front of our came in is the equation that somebody else would have to leave as well.
Well, I don't really see myself wanting to have him. You know, I think if we've got one and two, then I'd be quite happy. Really, that would do me. You know.
How serious is your interest in Hunter?
Yeah, it's very serious. Very serious.
And how much do you think he's worth?
It's difficult. I think Daniels spoke to Real Madrid about him, and you know, I don't know. The fee is probably about somewhere between 15 and 17 million pounds or something. I think they're asking.
Which of the 2 deals do you think is more likely to happen out of Hunter?
I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't like to say. They're both good players. They're both big assets to the club, but maybe one of them, maybe none of them. I wouldn't be sure, honestly.
How do you say your chairman with the party prefer to do deals where you can sell the profit that you may have to take hold of players and...
Well, you can't, you know, it's a good keep on. You can't, you just took 2 kids from Sheffield United. I mean, we want young players, but at the end of the day, you need your first team is what it's all about. You know, you need experience. You need people who can go out there and win football matches for you. It's no good saying, well, we're going to be a good team in 4 years, because I probably won't be here. I mean, that's not how the game works.
You had that battle with your chairman?
No, not at all. No, he brought me in as manager. I think he thinks I've got a bit of an idea what I'm doing, so he backed me. You know, but you need players for that. You need a team now. If we can find another couple of young players for the future, like the 2 kids from Sheffield United, we'll be the first in the queue. You know, we've got Bostock and kids like that we brought in. We're looking at young talent, you know. We're looking to build a club and players that will play for years to come. But if it means bringing an experienced player in like Vieira to put all them together, Palacios is still a baby in terms of football knowledge. He came from nowhere. You know, he was in Honduras playing, and suddenly he's in England for 18 months, 2 years. But his actual knowledge of, you know, top class football, the experience is very small. So someone like that to play alongside him would be a fantastic asset. Someone like Aaron Lennon to play with somebody with experience. Jermaine Janus, all these people, I think he'd rub off on all of it, he'd help them all.
How hard do you know the work's getting a central defender?
Nowhere near, really. I'm struggling. It's difficult when you look down.
Okay, Harry?
Is there news on the book?
Well, he's still in America, Jonathan. He's got a groin problem. We're not sure, you know, how long he's going to be.
Is it the fee or the wages with the area that might be the stumbling?
Not for us, no. And there's no stumbling block, really.